So welcome to this month's episode of my vlog. It's July 2016 and there's so much I want to share with you today, but I also want to make it succinct, so here goes. So from a work point of view, I did some LinkedIn training for a guy called John Reynolds, who I'd actually met in another life when he had a market research business. Anyway, he wanted me to help with his LinkedIn profile, and he's written a book. And it's called The Spiritual Route to Entrepreneurial Success. And this book I bought from him because it's sort of come at the right time when I want to look at business in a different way. And this has sort of sparked my interest in the gift economy and the whole idea, concept of pay as you feel. So watch this space when it comes to my training, which I'm so passionate about. There'll be an opportunity for us to work together, but not in a conventional way. Anyway, so that's all that's going on from a professional point of view. But what else? There's so much else happening. In mid-July, I believe it was, I went to Stowmarket to have some acupuncture on my wrist, fractured it at the beginning of the year. And anyway, Stowmarket is a quiet, sleepy town. So before I went for the acupuncture, I thought I'll just check, do a Google check, charity shops, Stowmarket. And lo and behold, there's about 6 or 8 of them. And I had a ball. I bought quite a few things, and there will be a video coming up soon all about my Stowmarket charity experience. So watch that space. Then the other thing was that I went to Nigel Risner's presentation as part of the Business Women's Network. And this guy really knows how to motivate a crowd. And, you know, he's written lots of books and his presentations are always great fun. Well, this time, 4 lucky winners were selected from the crowd to have their nails done while they were watching his presentation. So that was quite a different take, because the last time he was presenting, I was in the crowd, and, you know, you really could feel how you're part of his kind of, you know, talk. But from the outside, getting my nails done, watching the whole experience, it was fascinating. Anyway, so then I hinted at a big piece of news when I did my June vlog. And basically, my news is that my husband, who I've now been married to, oh my gosh, 38-year wedding anniversary this month. I'm recording this in August. Anyway, he got a diagnosis of cancer. And before you fall off your seat saying, oh, that must be so terrible, the end of the world, etc. Well, you know, his approach to his diagnosis has been amazing. And they always say that, you know, you need to be led by the person who's got the condition. And for sure, he's made so many inroads into changing his diet and, you know, changing his mindset, setting positive outcomes, that I'm so proud of him. And, you know, I'm just going to say, check out his vlogs, because it'll inspire you if you are, you know, suffering from cancer, or I hate that word, suffering from, or if you've got a diagnosis of cancer, or you know somebody in your family that has. There's another way of approaching it, which isn't all, oh my God, it's the end of the world. In fact, it could be the beginning of a new life, because you appreciate things in a whole bigger way. And as a result of that, there have been several things that we've done. Steve is receiving chemotherapy every 3 weeks. And so my plan was to make sure we go somewhere special at the end of each chemotherapy cycle. So that's what we did. In July, I booked a 3-day staycation, if you like, in Snape Maltings, which is literally 30 minutes up the road. And we stayed in this great cottage. And although it wasn't far away, it was a complete break. We had amazing views over the Suffolk fields. We cooked for ourselves. We went for walks along the Sailor's Path, which is a very spiritual part of Suffolk. The countryside is full of light, big skies, of course, because it's so flat there. And yeah, we went and we walked one night at twilight, and we saw a murmuration of starlings. Well, if you've ever seen those, it's where 200 plus birds fly together and then suddenly change direction. And they were flying over us, and we could hear the whoosh of their wings as they went over us. It was really, really special. And one morning we went for a walk along that same sailor's path, and the light was golden. And the birds, the kind of freshwater birds, and then the egrets were out on the banks there. And oh, what can I say? You just got to go there to believe it. It's a very special, magical place. And yeah, we would love to go back there, and I'm sure we will again. But just taking a break from all the stuff that's going on was really therapeutic. And then the other thing that we did was I went with some girlfriends to Jimmy's farm. It was a sausage and beer festival, 2-day festival out on the outskirts of Ipswich. And when I walked in, the lady gave me an extra wristband. And I couldn't believe this. Accidentally, she gave me an extra wristband. So I called Steve up, and then he came and joined us in the evening. And that was great too. So we had lots of fun. It was a really hot day, listening to live music, drinking, well, not beer, we were drinking cider, and just enjoying being there with my friends, my girlfriends. That was good. And then the other thing, we had not planned to go to WOMAD, World of Music and Dance, this year because of Steve's diagnosis. We didn't think it would work. He had his chemo on the Friday, WOMAD starts on the Thursday, so we thought, no way. But you know what we did? On the Saturday, we left Ipswich and we went all the way to Malmesbury. We stayed overnight in a hotel, which we've never done. It was, talk about glamping. You know, we're normally in a tent on the floor, rough as can be. But this time we booked into a hotel and we just went onto the site for Saturday night and Sunday. And that was just, again, an amazing thing. So it's just, don't let things stop you. You know, just go for it. You know, don't hold back and say maybe one day. It's now. That's all I can say, really. It's now. And I'll link to any videos below, links to various Preloved Chicas. I mean, when I was at WOMAD, I had a great time at the Oxfam stand and recorded a great video with the Tibetan Buddhists chanting in the background. So that was funny. So anyway, I think I've spoken probably a little bit too much. I hadn't planned to do all this talking today, but as you can see, or as you can hear in my voice, there's so much to tell you, so much to share with you. But it's very positive, and I'm looking forward to telling you all about my August experiences. Thanks for listening.